Bridesmaids, adapted for SMGO.
The ultimate bachelor pad. A Porsche is parked in front of it.
I'm so glad you called.
I'm so glad you're free.
I love your eyes.
Took my ball.
Okay, yes, all right. I can do that.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, that feels good.
You know what I to do.
I'm so glad I got to see you again. Oh, yes. Oh, okay, wait, hold on. You and I are on different rhythms, I think.
I want to go fast.
Oh, okay, sure.
Annie stands in front of a mirror in nice lingerie. She puts on lotion, makeup, brushes her hair, applies mascara, etc. She's getting ready to creep back into the bed where Ted is sleeping. She gets in and begins to position herself to show her good parts. Coughs and nudges Ted to wake him up. Annie quickly pretends she's still asleep. He taps her.
Oh, I was having a nightmare. I was so scared. Good morning.
Good morning. You look beautiful.
What? I'm sure I look terrible. I just woke up. I'm sure I'm a mess.
Flip over.
I did.
I thought we had a rule against that.
Oh,
I'm kidding.
oh, that's funny. You're funny in the morning.
I like hanging out with you.
I love hanging out with you. I think we get along really well. And you're so sexy.
I know. Look, I just have a lot of coming up effort. I don't want to make promises I cannot keep.
We're on the same page. I'm not looking for a relationship right now either. Let's just say that. Whatever you want, I can do. I like simple. I'm not like the other girls who would be like, be my boyfriend. Unless you were like, yeah. And then I'd be like, maybe.
Wow. This is awkward. I really want you to leave, but I don't know how to say it without sounding like a dick.
Oh,
Annie does the walk of shame out of the house. She attempts to exit through the driveway gate, but it won't open. Tries to pull it open to fit through the crack, but can't. She sighs, then starts to climb over the gate. As she's straddling the top, it starts to open. The housekeeper's in her car with her clicker. Annie waves to her from the top of the opening gate. Mortified, Annie jumps down and runs to her car. A boot camp workout session is going on. Men and women are painfully following along. The instructor is yelling angrily at the class. We see two women peeking out from behind a tree. It is Annie and her best friend Lillian. They are taking his class without him knowing.
Come on, get those hands behind your heads. Let's go. I want to see you sweat. Don't be lazy on me again, Joan.
He scares me,
me too.
but he's an excellent motivator.
That's true.
What are you looking at?
Oh, shit. He sees us.
Hey, if you want to take this class, you're going to have to pay for it like the rest of these bitches.
Caught, Annie and Lillian pretend to randomly dance.
Oh, dancing in the park. You are not dancing in the park. Ah, oh, hell no. I'm coming over there.
Sorry, Rodney, we're on a budget.
Fucking freeloaders.
At a nearby restaurant, Annie and Lillian continue laughing as they sit in their workout clothes, casually picking food off each other's plates as they talk.
Oh. I'm so glad we got to do this. I feel like I haven't seen you in forever.
I know, I've been in Chicago a lot.
I know, sleeping at Dougie's house.
It's just closer to work.
How's it going with him anyways?
I don't know. It's fine, but I think he's been a bit distant lately. He calls me dude a lot.
That doesn't mean anything. I think everything's fine.
I don't know. Anyway, what did you do last night?
Um,
What did you do last night? You're not telling me something.
I I hung out with Ted for a little bit.
I knew it.
We had fun. It was fun.
Here's what I don't like about it. You hate yourself after you see him every time. And then we go through this and you feel like shit. And it's almost like you're doing it because you feel bad about yourself.
He called me late and we hung out. Wasn't a big deal. And it was fun.
You had sex with him.
We had an adult sleepover.
Oh, did you let him sleep over in your mouth, Annie?
I'm sorry. He kept putting it near my face.
They do that.
Let us offer. If we don't offer,
You're supposed to slap it away.
I couldn't. You don't want to look right at it. It's too aggressive. It's like,
Annie imitates a penis.
that's my impression.
Annie sticks out her elbows.
Those are the balls.
I'm trying to make it round, but I can't because I have elbows. He's so hot, though.
Look, I know you say he's cute and all that stuff, but it makes you feel like shit. You're a total catch, and any guy would be psyched to be your man. You should just make room for somebody who is nice to you.
You know what? He's honest. He told me what we are, and we're just having fun, and I like that.
He also told you that you need dental work. He's an asshole.
Annie has food covering a tooth.
I don't need dental work.
You're right.
There's nothing wrong with my teeth.
Lillian has food on her teeth, too.
You're so beautiful. Will you marry me?
Yes.
Annie and Lillian are walking in downtown Milwaukee.
Oh, I don't want to go to work today. Let's see how many times Terry has called me. Oh, only 15. You know what, Terry? I don't want to pick up your monkey lamps. Sorry.
Monkey lamps?
I cannot wait to never work for a psychopath again.
Lillian notices Annie has stopped to stare at a closed-down bakery across the street. It's cool and unique, like the CBGBs of baked goods. Some of the letters have been removed, but we can see that it used to say Cake Baby. Between the two words is a cool drawing of a 1950s retro pinup style woman with a cake tucked under her arm.
I'm sorry. I should have gone down Mason.
Well, I'm the genius that opened up a bakery during the recession.
They were good cakes, Annie.
Thank you.
Come on. Look away. Look away.
A family-owned, outdated jewelry store in downtown Milwaukee. Annie stands at a counter talking to an excited couple.
Do you have any ideas of what style?
Oh, I don't know. What do you think, honey?
Whatever you want.
Look at how you guys are making this decision together. That's so sweet. You guys love each other, huh? Oh, that's sweet. That will go away.
Annie's boss, Dawn, is glaring at her from his desk, horrified.
You can't not trust anybody, ever. Especially someone you're in a relationship with, you know? Because they're living with you. You don't know who you're sleeping next to. It's scary. It's like freaking scary. So, did you guys want to look at these engagement rings?
We're gonna browse.
The couple turn and leave.
What was that about?
Nothing. They had to run. They had to go somewhere.
Well, no wonder. You're selling lifelong happiness. You're not telling everyone your problems and how your boyfriend left you. Maybe marriage will work out. Annie, you're selling an engagement ring. You have to represent lifelong happiness. Show me your love is eternal face.
Annie tries to make a pleasant face.
No, that's 2 years, 4 tops. That's not eternal. Kalua, come over here, please.
Kalua, a very pretty African-American woman, walks over.
Sup, Don Don?
Oh, you're so good at nicknames. You don't need a nickname because Kalua is so delicious. Don't sue me for touching you. Show Annie your love is eternal face.
Kalua beams in a sensual, ridiculous way. Dawn turns to Annie, who is trying to mimic Kalua's face.
That looks like you've had menstrual cramps. Thank you so much, Kalua.
Kahlua smiles and leaves.
Why can't you be more like Kahlua?
Trying really hard here.
You've got to try harder. The whole reason that you got this job is because your mom was my sponsor in AA, and I'm doing her a favor.
I understand.
Oscar, get back to work.
You shouldn't be behind the counter.
Annie walks into her crappy 2-bedroom apartment. Bryn sits on the couch watching TV.
Hey, Bryn.
Oh, hi, Rumi. Guess what happened to me today? I got a free tattoo.
You did what?
I couldn't believe it. The guy said, "Do you want a tattoo?"
Just a random guy?
Yeah, he opened up his side of his van and he said, "It's for free." And I said, "Sure."
You said yes.
Yeah, look.
Bryn stands and lifts her shirt and pulls half of her pants down to reveal an enormous tattoo of a giant Mexican worm that extends from her stomach around to her lower back. The back half is completely infected and scabbed with disgusting discharge leaking out.
God, Bryn, it looks awful.
It's a Mexican drinking worm. It's like a Native American symbol meaning wasted.
Gil enters from the bedroom smiling. He's wearing a short-sleeved dress shirt and tie.
Annie,
Hi. Have you seen your sister's tattoo? It's really infected.
maybe we'll get a bit of ice on it.
Yeah, maybe get some frozen peas on there.
Sure, can't hurt. Um, just wanted a quick word. You know that tomorrow the rent is due. I was getting my check and wondered if I could get your check too.
Yes, I'm getting the money. It's been a little.
Bryn has taken a bag of frozen peas out of the freezer and openly pours them down her back. They clatter onto the ground, going everywhere.
You're supposed to keep them in the bag. Put the bag on it.
So the check,
Yes.
because it's kind of like needing it today sort type of situation.
Yes. Okay. It's coming.
Ding dong! An excited Lillian opens the door to reveal Annie, posing with bottles of wine and a stack of magazines.
Hurry up, let me in. Your creepy neighbor invited me into his place to watch the news again.
Ew. Let me help you with those. Come in, come in. Let me take your magazines. Well, welcome to the magazine and wine party. Have a seat. I'm very happy you're here because I want to eat an apple. Would you like some apple?
Lillian displays her hand, showing off a sparkling diamond engagement ring.
Lillian, what is that?
I got engaged.
What?
He asked me last night. That's why he's been acting so weird. I guess he's been planning it for like 2 months and he's not a good liar. And so if he felt like he was going to blow it, he would just stay away from me.
My God. Lillian,
I know. I'm shocked, but I'm happy.
my God. Oh my God. I just got hot.
Are you okay?
My pits are sweating. My stomach hurts. I don't know. I'm hot. Oh my God. What is happening?
Can't believe it.
Well, they're getting married.
So you'll be my maid of honor.
Oh God, of course I will.
We'll have so much fun. We can plan everything together. Are you sure up for it? I know it's a lot to ask and put on your plate. You're going through a tricky time. It's a lot to ask.
It's fine, and I'm more than happy to do it. It's not too much.
Lillian's cell phone rings. She smiles.
Can you hold that thought? It's my fiance calling. Hey, honey. Yeah. I just told Annie. Yeah, she's excited. Yeah, let me check. Annie, hold on. I'll be right back. I know, baby. I miss you too.
Inside the Walker house, Judy, Annie's mom, is putting the finishing touches on a painting of Winona Judd.
It's Winona Judd. Painting those giant bags was a royal pain in my can, and the teeth nearly killed me. I should have painted her mouth shut.
Mom, you should hurry up. We're going to be late for the engagement party.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. I signed up to speak at AA tonight. I have to go. I forgot.
Mom, I keep telling you, you're not supposed to go to those things. You're not an alcoholic.
Well, that's only because I've never had a drink, but they are inspiring. There is this one amazing story I have to tell you. This gentleman who started blowjobbing to get crack, his name is Marvin Johnson.
Well, it's supposed to be anonymous.
Okay, Marvin J., whatever. He turned into a gay prostitute and he realized he hit his bottom. Maybe this is your bottom. But I'm telling you, hitting bottom is good because it's only up from there. Positive message.
Thanks for the pep talk, Mom.
Oh, honey, anytime.
Well, I guess I'm going to Lil's party all by myself.
Oh, honey, don't talk to me about being by yourself. I go everywhere by myself, thanks to that new whore, Barb.
Mom, come on. They've been married for 12 years.
Okay, but she's still a whore. I'm sure she greets him in the evening, Beaver first.
I don't want to think about that.
Are you sure you don't want to move in with me?
Thanks, Mom, but no way. No way in hell.
Think about it. You don't need your own place.
I kind of do. All right, I'm gonna go.
Annie pulls up at a tree-lined driveway of a beautiful country club. People are entering in fancy clothes and getting out of luxury cars. Annie is surprised at how extravagant it all is. She hands her keys to the valet, self-conscious about her car.
Sorry, it needs a wash. You have to punch it a few times.
Annie's eyes go wide as she walks into the elegant dining room. It is fancy. A lively cocktail party is underway. There's live music. There are happy upper-class people dressed expensively. Annie smooths her dress, self-conscious, and then sees Lillian.
Annie!
My gosh, Lillian, this is your engagement party?
Isn't that crazy?
It's so beautiful. I can't believe Dougie's boss is a member here.
I know, and his parents too. And Dougie, I guess. Oh gosh, and me, I guess too now. Come on, let's go say hi to the rest of the bridal party. Do you remember my cousin Rita?
Rita!
Oh, Annie, I haven't seen you since you graduated high school.
She has 3 kids now.
3 boys.
So cute.
Oh, they are cute. But when they reach that age, they're disgusting. They smell. They're sticky. They say they're that horrible and they're semen all over everything. They're disgusting. I cracked a blanket in half. Do you get where I'm going with that?
I do. Yeah.
I cracked it in half.
Rita exits. Enter Becca, Kevin, and Bald Man.
Annie, this is Becca, the one from work. We're in the trenches together.
Hi, Annie. This is my husband Kevin. I just love saying that. We're newlyweds.
Oh, well, congratulations.
Thank you. We went on a sweetheart honeymoon.
Where'd you guys go?
Disney World. We finish each other's sentences. So, this is your husband?
Annie looks confused, then turns to see a bald man with a neck brace standing behind her. He looks like a strict math teacher.
No, I don't know him. I'm sorry.
Do you want to go on a walk, lady?
I can't. Sorry.
I'm so sorry.
I'm not with anybody. I'm solo.
I'm so sorry. Let's start it again.
Rewind.
I'm Becca. This is my husband. You don't have a husband. Sorry.
Exit Becca and Kevin.
Oh, and this is Dougie's sister, Megan. Oh, wait, my grandma's not supposed to have wine. I'll be right back.
Lillian rushes off.
How's it going?
It's going great. I'm on the mend. Just got pins in my legs. Believe it or not, fell off a cruise ship.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, oh shit. Took a hard, violent fall. Kind of pinballed down, hit a lot of railings, broke a lot of shit. Not gonna say I survived. I'm gonna say I thrived. I met a dolphin down there. I swear to God, that dolphin looked not at me, but into my soul. Right into my goddamn soul, Annie. And said, I'm saving you, Megan. Not with his mouth, but he said it. I'm assuming telepathically. We had a connection that I don't even know if I can. Man, what an asshole I am. Where's my manners? You must be Annie's husband. I'm Megan.
Annie looks and sees the same bald man from before. Megan holds her hand out to shake his.
No, Megan, I'm not with him.
I don't even know this woman. Although I wouldn't mind getting to know you better, sweetheart.
No, thank you.
He walks away.
Anyway, I'm glad he's single. I'm gonna climb that like a tree.
Lillian reappears and grabs Annie.
Okay, now I need to introduce you to Helen. There she is. Helen, come here.
Like a goddess, the gorgeous Helen turns and looks right at Annie, smiling. She is beautiful. She walks toward them wearing a much too fancy floor-length gown. Everything about her is perfect. Annie swallows.
Helen, this is Annie.
Maid of honor! There she is. It's so lovely to meet Lillian's childhood friend.
You're so pretty.
You're so cute. Oh, you're the cutest.
Helen is married to Dougie's boss, Mr. Harris.
Perry. And they're so close now. They're literally joined at the hip. Which is good because so are we.
I'm glad you guys are finally meeting.
I know, me too.
Oh, if you'll excuse me, I'd better go check on the horse divorce. So great meeting you, Annie.
It's a great party.
Helen turns and glides off into the crowd. A vision. Annie watches after her, stunned.
She's great, isn't she?
Awesome.
Lillian's father, Ed, finishes a speech.
And I really do look forward to having Doug as part of the family. So much that I think you two should just get married now. Save me a shitload of money. People always laugh when I say that, but I'm not joking. Anyway, thanks to all of you for coming. Here's to Doug and Lillian. All right, enough of me. Maid of honor, you're up, Annie.
Annie nervously takes the mic from Ed.
Hi, everyone. I'm Annie Walker.
Yay, Annie!
I actually don't want to go on with like a long speech, so I'll just say this. I am so happy to be a part of this celebration. You two deserve each other as well as a lifetime of happiness. So, cheers.
Thanks, Annie. That was so sweet. Lil, remember when the four of us spent the weekend in Miami and the boys end up working the whole time? You and I sat by the pool the whole time, drinking wine and eating that peanut brittle. We got such a tummy ache. I will never forget all that we shared on that trip. I told you things I've never told anyone before. You made me realize that I could trust people again. So let me just say, Lillian, you're my best friend. And I'm so proud of you. Now, Dougley, sorry, inside joke. You better not keep my Lil on a leash. I still need my drunken Saturday nights at Rockin' Sushi. Everybody raise your glasses to the couple at the decade. Doug and Lillian, have a great night. Dessert wine is out.
I just wanted to say really quick that you're so special to me. One of the reasons is because I've known you my entire life, and you've really helped shape who I am. I just want to thank you for carefully selecting me as your maid of honor. I know you had some other choices. You're like my sister, and I love you. Well, that concludes the speeches for tonight. Good. Nailed
Thank
it.
you. One last thing. It's rare to meet an adult you really connect with. That's you, Lil. I went to Thailand recently with my husband Perry, and there was a beautiful saying that I learned there. So let me say, it means you are part of me, a part that I could never live without, and I hope and I pray that I never have to. Capu cow. That's it for tonight. Thank you all for the coming. Thank you all for coming. Dessert wine is out. Consuelo?
Speaking of Consuelo, Lillian and I took Spanish together in school. And so I want to say to you and everyone here, gracias para vivir en la casa, en las escuelas, en el azul marcada. Tienes con vivir en las fortunatas and gracias.
I feel so close to you and can trust you. You're my angel and soulmate. I feel I can communicate with you with simply a look.
Helen looks at Lillian.
Thank you for coming.
Lillian.
She stares at Lillian for a long, awkward beat.
Keep smiling, keep shining, knowing you can always count on me. For sure, that's what friends are for. In good times, in bad times, I'll be on your side forevermore. That's what friends are for.
Outside of the club, Annie is waiting for her car with Lillian.
Engagement parties rule. Made me feel awesome. Like I could go out and catch another dude to marry.
So what's up with her anyway, Helen?
What?
She's in your wedding and you've only known her for 8 months, right?
Come on, get it out. Get it all out.
The whole gown thing. It's just weird, right?
You know what? She's actually really cool, Annie. She's a good one, I'm telling you.
I'm sure if you like her, I like her.
You have to get to know her, which I think you really should. Will you do me a favor and hang out with her just once? Just the two of you as a favor to me?
Okay, well.
Love you, Annie.
In Annie's car, angry rock music blares. Annie drives fast, angrily swerving all over the place like a drunk person, but she is only drunk with indignation.
My name is Helen. You live in Milwaukee? Oh, I'm sorry. Have you met Lillian? She's my best friend. I know we've only known each other for 5 minutes, but
Annie starts doing mocking gibberish like a 5-year-old, which turns into more fake Thai impressions as she gets madder and madder. Just then a police car sounds its siren behind her. Woo!
Oh, no, come on.
Annie is walking the line as part of a drunk test. A policeman, Officer Rhodes, watches her walk. He's all business and is not having it.
See? Not drunk.
So you're just a terrible sober driver.
Ha ha. Can I stop walking now?
I'll tell you when you can stop walking, miss.
I told you I'm not drunk. Hey, if I was, could I do this?
Annie starts to dance on the line she's supposed to be walking on. Not well.
Oh, I would hope so. Okay, you can stop walking. I believe you, but I'm still going to have to write you a ticket.
What? Why?
Funny thing about brake lights, you're supposed to have them.
I knew it. Those have been out for like a year. I'm so stupid. Look, I promise I'll get them fixed this week. I promise. Do you still have to give me a ticket?
Yes, I do. That's what happens when you break the law. License and registrations, if you please.
Here.
She starts looking in her purse. There's an awkward silence, and she hands him her license.
Oh, we would drive. We're practically neighbors. I live on Ashley.
Oh, I used to work on that street.
Oh, no kidding. Where?
I owned a bakery there for a little bit.
Oh, cake baby. You're a cake baby. You had your sign. It was your face. That was you.
That was me.
You made good cakes.
Thanks.
You used to make these little pastries. You put something in them like cream or custard.
Cream puffs.
Cream puffs. That's right. That's what you called them. Delicious. I used to get served by a tall, broad guy with a wormy face.
My boyfriend.
Sorry.
No, he was my boyfriend. But then he left when the business went under.
I'm kidding. What a dick. Glad I never tipped him.
Rhodes stares at her. He thinks, then rips the ticket up.
Let's just forget about this. Under one condition, get those lights fixed tomorrow so you don't kill anyone. Here, it's a buddy of mine. His body shop's in Milwaukee.
Bill Cosby?
With a Z, different guy. Don't mention the whole Bill Cosby thing to him because it drives him nuts. I mean it.
Okay, I get it. Thanks.
You know what? If you mention my name that I refer to you, I'll give you a particularly good deal.
Oh, thank you. I really appreciate it. Thanks.
Well, I appreciate your cakes. So we're even. That's my name right there, Rhodes, Officer Rhodes.
That's really nice of you. Thank you.
We're not all bad. Actually, the rest of them are, but not me. I'm the best of them.
Thank you.
Annie is in her small kitchen surrounded by baking supplies. She is meticulously putting the finishing touches on the most elaborate cupcake ever. It's a work of art. The frosting sculpted into a realistic looking 3D orchid. It's beautiful. Annie finishes, looks at the cupcake, sighs sadly, and eats it in 2 bites. Then heads off to bed. All the work and mess was for 1 cupcake. At the tennis club, Annie and Helen are walking through the tennis club on their way to the courts, chatting before their big game.
I didn't know you played tennis.
Yes, I played a little in high school. So.
I'm so glad we were able to do this.
I'm glad we're doing this too. It's good we are finally getting a chance to hang.
I know, right? It's too bad Lillian could play with us. Poor thing is so busy.
She's not really that into sports. Even when we were little, she didn't like anything too competitive.
Well, she certainly enjoys tennis now. It's funny how people change, isn't it?
I don't know. Do people really change?
I think they do.
But they still stay who they are pretty much.
I think we change all the time.
I think we stay the same, but grow a little bit.
I think we're growing, then you're changing.
But if we're changing who we are, which we always stay as, right?
Not really. I don't think so. Oh, Annie, these are my kids.
Step kids. Step.
Aren't they hilarious? Excuse me, my husband kids, Brian and Alyssa. What are you guys up to?
We're going to the snack bar.
Do you need a ride home later?
Off, Helen.
They walk off. Helen calls after them cheerily.
Okay, put quarter in the swear jar. So cute.
The kids.
Helen and Annie stare intensely at each other across the net. Helen is with her partner, Barbara. Annie is teamed with Carol, also rich but in less great shape. Helen smashes a serve to Annie, who returns it ferociously. Helen and Annie have an intense showdown. Annie unloads on the ball, hitting Helen in the left breast. Whack, whack, whack. Annie and Helen smash the ball into each other's female parts with insane intensity. It is super violent. Annie's partner, Carol, misses a shot.
Carol, get your shit together!
Annie accidentally serves very hard directly into Carol's back, knocking her down. Helen's stepkids are watching and laugh.
You've seen better tennis playing in a tampon commercial.
Annie, Gil, and Bryn sit on the couch.
I've been thinking. Bryn needs to start paying the rent, okay? And that's it. I mean, she's been here long enough. The three of us live here. It's not fair for me to be paying half. We split it 3 ways. What do you say?
Well, she can't work. She's on a tourist visa.
Yeah, so technically I'm only allowed to tour. I have no way of earning money unless I go prostitute down the street.
I don't want you to do that.
Hello, fellas. Here I am. Put your American sausage in my English McMuffin.
I don't even know what you're talking about anymore. There are 3 people living here. If she doesn't start paying, she has to leave.
Just about the diary again.
What diary?
Oh, your diary proved very interesting to read.
You read my journal?
Well, at first I did not know that it was your diary. I just thought it was a very sad handwritten book. But then because of the personal details and the bits that mention Gil and Bryn.
No, 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 no. Don't read my journal. Don't go in my room.
You need to think about putting a note on your door that says, "Don't come into my room, read my diary, and wear my clothes."
Annie and the bridesmaids stand in a parking lot of a standalone Brazilian steakhouse in a not great part of town. Lillian looks shocked.
I've never been to this part of town before.
Look, you can get your chest catched at the next door.
I know it's a little scary from the outside, but the food is really good. Authentic Brazilian. This is where Brazilians come to eat. Well, not quite sure we're not quite sure if she thinks so.
Annie's really good at this. She always drags me to the weirdest places, and the food is always incredible.
Plus, you get a lot for your money, too. So that's good.
The girls walk into the Brazilian-themed restaurant, which looks more like a run-down English steakhouse. Several out-of-shape waiters walk around, each holding a sword with huge hunks of meat on it. Only a few customers are there.
To my bridesmaids, this is such a stone-cold pack of weirdos, and I'm so proud.
I just want to toast to all of you ladies. So happy to get to know you guys, and happy to say I have 4 new friends.
Senoritas bonitas, I hope you're all hungry for churrusco Brazil.
The girls all look excited and start pointing at different meats as the waiters start to carve large hunks onto their plates. Helen wrinkles her nose and flags the waiter.
This is crazy good.
Alan, aren't you eating any meat?
It's not good to eat a big meal before fitting. I feel a bit bloated.
Not me, nope. Physically, I don't bloat.
You're lucky.
It's a gift.
I can't wait to be married as long as you've been married and to have kids. To be a mother.
Oh, Becca. The other night I'm slaving away to make a beautiful dinner for my family. My youngest boy comes in and says he wants to order pizza. I say, no, we're not ordering pizza tonight. He says, Mom, why don't you go fuck yourself? He's 9.
Lillian exits to go to the bathroom.
Okay, while Lillian's in the bathroom, let's talk about the shower. I was thinking it could have a French theme, since Lillian's always wanted to go to Paris her whole life. So I figured we could bring Paris here. Have champagne and little cookies. They'd say Lillian and Dougie on them, and we can dip them in chocolate fondue. Get cheese from the nice part of the store.
I love that.
Good idea, Annie.
We can have French invitations, the whole thing. Don't you think that would be nice?
I don't know. That's sweet, Annie. But a Paris theme feels a bit, I don't know, been there, done that. I just think we could top it. We should throw some ideas around. See if anyone else has a theme they had in mind.
Oh, what about a Pixar theme shower? We can all come dressed as our favorite Pixar character.
I'll just snowball on top of that. Also, Fight Club. Female Fight Club. We grease up. We pull in. Lillian doesn't know, so it's surprise! We're gonna fight! We beat the shit out of her. She's not gonna forget that.
Look, can I be honest? I'm stuck with 3 teenage boys all day, every day. What about the bachelorette party? I got a tube top I've been waiting to cut the tags off of, and I really want to take advantage of the opportunity.
I'm gonna second her. We better blow this shit out. That poor girl Lillian, who we're all here for, is probably in the bathroom bawling her eyes out right now because she's realized, holy shit, I gotta spend the rest of my life with Doug. He's my brother, I love him, but he's a fucking asshole. I think we can all agree on that, right? Right?
We'll figure it out. I'll think of stuff. It'll be great.
We just have to make sure it's really, really special.
The bridesmaids walk up to an imposing building.
Belle Blanc.
This is the best place. Great work, Annie.
Belle Blanc, reservation name?
Oh, I don't have one. We're just here to shop, try on some dresses.
The next available appointment for bridesmaids fittings is in 7 weeks. Absolutely no walk-ins.
Whitney, it's Helen.
Helen Harris? Hi. Oh my God, I will buzz you right in.
They are led into a pristine, all-white wonderland of dresses and bridal bliss by Whitney, a glamorous woman.
Welcome to Belle Blanc, ladies. Welcome to heaven.
Oh my God.
There's some classy shit in here.
A burp escapes Megan's mouth.
Jesus Christ, Megan.
I want to apologize. I'm not even confident on which end that came out of. Whitney, back to you. Sorry.
Anyway, take a look around and get to know the dresses. If you need anything, I'll be in my office.
Whitney just gives Megan a tense smile and exits. Helen gasps and walks over to a beautiful ball gown. It looks very expensive. She checks the tag.
Oh my gosh, it's a Prince Burnett. Ladies, I just don't think we can do any better. This is beautiful.
Whoa, this dress is $800.
You're kidding. It's on sale.
Lillian, what about this one? It's really pretty and sweet. We don't want to upstage Lillian with a fancy dress. Maybe we should get something, kind of simple.
Don't worry about upstaging me, because guess who Helen is friends with and who is designing my wedding dress? Lady Saint Petsois Joujou. I just sent my measurements to France.
Ladies, let's not decide on this bridesmaid's dress tonight. Straight away, let's let our bodies decide. Try on some things on and have some fun. Ladies, start your engines.
The ladies all head up excitedly to different dresses as Annie looks concerned. A drip of sweat comes down her forehead. Embarrassed, she wipes it away and grabs a dress. The girls are in different dresses. Lillian is not there. They look great, although Megan's face is beet red.
Well, you all look fantastic. Sadly, you need to agree on one.
Ladies, you all look beautiful, but personally, the French Burnett is one of a kind. I don't think there's a question.
There might be a question. I might have one. I think this dress would look great on everybody. It's a great color. It's a great length. It's fun. You can twirl. You can move in it. You can spread your legs apart. and it's a great price.
Anybody else hot?
It's like an oven in here.
Maybe this will help you decide. I happen to have a 2-year-old Lady Juju dress in storage in the back and figured it might help you see what you'll be standing next to. Lillian.
Lillian walks out in a very ornate couture wedding dress. She looks crazy gorgeous. The girls gasp.
Holy shit, you look amazing!
This dress is so beautiful, it makes my stomach hurt.
Jay, you are.
Megan lurches forward as the contents of her stomach come up into her mouth. She claps her hand over her mouth to stop from throwing up. After a beat, she swallows and pushes it back down, looking nauseous.
Megan, are you okay?
I think my dress is just too tight. Too tight.
Oh my God, you got food poisoning from that restaurant.
No. She had the same thing that I had, and I feel fine.
Annie is really sweaty now, a mark between her boobs. Suddenly, Becca politely cups her hand over her mouth to stifle herself from getting sick.
I'm so sorry. Is there a bathroom?
Rita grabs her stomach and hunches over a bit.
I don't care what dress we get. I just need to get off this white carpet.
They all stand in horrified silence. Becca is still holding her hands against her face. There are faint and loud stomach churning sounds. Rita bolts down a hallway, followed by Becca and Megan.
Not the bathroom! Everybody go outside, seriously!
Whitney and Lillian chase after them as Annie stands her ground with Helen facing off. Annie unwilling to admit she's sick.
I think everyone has the flu.
Blam! The door bursts open as Rita runs in. She projectile vomits into the toilet, but the seat is down. Everything sprays onto the back wall.
Oh, shit!
Rita slams the top open and heaves again into the bowl as Megan runs in, holding her backside.
I need a toilet! I need a toilet! I need a toilet!
Rita ignores her as her head is in it and she grips the sides, barfing. In desperation, Megan hikes up her dress, hops up onto the counter, and sits in the sink. Rita looks back at Megan.
No, Megan! Megan, no!
Look away! Look away!
You don't look very well, Annie.
I feel fine.
Are you sure? It wasn't that great kind of lamb? You ate a lot of that weird chicken, was it that?
No. I feel fine.
I think you just feel better if you throw up.
I don't have to throw up.
Becca runs in blindly over the toilet that Rita is still barfing in. Vomit rains down on the back of Rita's head.
I'm so sorry.
Hey.
You're not sick?
No. In fact, I'm feeling hungry. I wish I had a snack.
You're hungry.
I'm starving.
What did we eat? This thing's a goner!
What are you doing?
It's coming out of me like lava! Don't fucking look at me!
Almond. These are great. Thank you. Yes. Thank you.
Annie takes a handful and painfully puts them in her mouth, chewing them slowly. She forces it and swallows the almonds down with a slow gulp.
Better?
I was just hungry.
A sweaty Lillian runs up to Annie, who is still faced off with Helen.
Annie, everyone's really sick from that restaurant.
It wasn't the restaurant.
Oh, no. I am in trouble. I need a bathroom.
Lillian, where are you going?
Lillian bursts out of the building and runs across the street toward a 7-Eleven. Cars screech to a halt to avoid the fleeing bride. Annie runs out and watches in horror.
Lillian, what are you doing? Be careful!
It's happening. It's happening.
Suddenly, Lillian stops running and slowly sinks down onto the ground, embarrassed and unable to move. She throws a helpless look back at Annie.
Oh, it's happening. It happened.
Oh no, don't you dare ruin that dress.
Oh, you're really doing it, aren't you? Aren't you? You're shitting in the street.
We'll just take 5 of the Fritz Barneys, Whitney. Thank you.
Annie drives with Lillian.
You okay?
I just took a shit in the middle of the street. I just shit.
People do that.
I shit in my shorts. I shit myself.
Annie and Ted lay in bed, post-coital, still panting.
Fun.
Oh gosh, my gosh. You know what I was thinking? You should come with me to Lillian's wedding, maybe. Nothing serious. Just a fun time. We can get dressed up, go dancing, drink. It'll be fun, right?
I don't want to put you in a position of having to explain to anyone who I am and what our relationship is, you know? That would suck for you, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm just thinking of you.
That's okay. I have someone else to bring anyways.
Really? Who? Who are you gonna bring?
This guy, George. George Glass.
Okay. Who is it, George?
He's a very hot, nice guy who likes me a lot and would probably love to be my date.
Lord. Well, let me ask you this. Can George Glass do this to you?
Probably.
You know what? It's getting really late. You should probably go. I'm gonna miss you very much.
At the mini mart, Annie is looking at the herbal drinks. Calm, focus, sex appeal. She finally picks calm.
Annie Walker, what brings you here so early?
Hey, just had a bad night. Boy stuff.
Do you want me to arrest anyone? I can do that.
Actually,
Do you want to talk to a cop about it? We're just like priests, except we can tell everyone about it afterwards. I won't, though.
that doesn't sound very inviting.
You want a carrot?
Right now?
Yeah, I'll share. I've got plenty.
Sure, I'll have a carrot.
Annie and Rhodes sit on the hood of his cop car in front of the mini mart, sharing a bag of carrots.
Oh, that sounds rough.
It's gonna get better, right?
Oh, I'm sure it'll get better. My sister was a maid of honor at her cousin's wedding, and she found it so stressful her hair started falling out.
That's terrible.
Oh, yeah, it grew back, but it was pretty gross. Planning a wedding should be fun. If I ever had a wedding, I want everyone to be stress free, like a carnival. Like people would win prizes for guessing the bride's weight, don't thinks.
You could have elephants. The bride and groom could walk on a tightrope.
Oh, what you're talking about there is a circus wedding. That's totally different. You missed it.
Sorry.
You know, instead of spending your money on time on all this wedding business, you should really be figuring out how to open your next bakery.
No, I'm done with all that.
What?
I don't do it anymore.
Annie takes another carrot. It's a small, dried out carrot.
Ew, this one's weird.
Oh, you got the ugly carrot. There's one in every bag. You have to eat it. It's good luck.
I'm not eating this.
Yeah, I'll eat it.
No, don't eat it. Ew.
Hey, don't let her. I'll fine you. Seriously, that really bothers me.
I didn't know you could be a cop here if you weren't a citizen.
Well, you can't, but they made a special dispensation because I'm so tough and strong and handsome.
Right. You're a tough cop.
You're saying that, but you're laughing. You didn't let me flex that time. That was unfair. Really tough.
So am I. I could be a cop.
You think you could be a cop?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. The sun's nearly up. Let's see if you got what it takes.
Annie is standing in front of Rhodes' cop car on the side of the road, holding up the speed gun, aiming it. Rhodes sits on the hood and continues to eat his food.
That's right. Arms straight, plant your feet. Now, what you want to do is aim right at the license plate. It gives you the most accurate reading.
51. 58. Whoa, what's the speed limit here?
55.
Okay, well, let's get him. We'll let them go. Yeah.
You were born to do this. Look at you.
63. Huh? Ooh, you're missing some good ones here.
They're probably going to work. Why ruin their day? Watch this. 48.
48? How'd you do that?
It wasn't. This never happened to me before. It was 48.
Yeah, 48. I'm pretty impressed.
I'm pretty impressive.
Oh, that one was 93. Can we go?
Okay, Hotshot, let's get the fucker.
Annie whoops, delighted. They jump in the car and drive off. In Annie's bedroom, a fired-up Annie goes to the computer and starts typing feverishly. We see words she types: bachelorette party, Lillian's lake house, campfires, beer and s'mores, etc. She presses send and is very pleased. The phone immediately rings. Annie picks it up.
Hello?
I just got your email, Lake House?
It's Lillian's parents' house. Ooh, we used to go there all the time in the summers.
A bachelor party at cabin.
Oh, just a sec, Helen. Hello?
Annie, it's Rita. I need a trip that I can fantasize about forever so that I'm able to have sex with my husband. That's why I'm thinking Vegas.
Vegas? Really?
Oh, hang on. Shut your filthy mouths, you fuckers! I'm sorry. I'm surrounded by savages.
You know, I should probably run. My other line is ringing.
I can get cocaine from my hairdresser.
Bye! Hello?
Oh, Annie, I'm so excited. Helen just called. She said we would go to Vegas.
Oh, but we'd have to fly there.
Annie, I know you're afraid, but I want to see Chris Angel. But I'm scared, which I sort of love.
Annie, it's Megan. Just have some thoughts about the bachelorette party. Here we go. Easy peasy, Vegas it is.
Helen called you, didn't she?
Yeah, she got the jump on you.
I want balls in my face.
Honestly, I think it's Vegas.
I love puppets.
Balls.
I guess we're undecided.
The women are dressed to the nines, heading to the plane, excited. Annie tails the group, looking very afraid. She takes a breath and gets on board. Annie settles into her seat next to a pregnant woman who's reading. Annie forces a smile at her. The woman gives her a dismissive smile. This is not going to be a fun flight.
I feel so bad that Annie is stuck back in coach.
I tried to buy her first class ticket, but she wouldn't let me. She's too proud.
That was really nice of you.
Behind them, Megan sits next to a middle-aged man, John.
No carry-on? Oh, I noticed you didn't put anything in the overhead bin. I get it. It's protect and serve.
What?
Listen, I don't want to infringe on your privacy, but I want to know I appreciate your service to this country, and I respect the hell out of you.
She mimes a key, locking her lips shut.
I'm not an air marshal. I'm going to take a nap.
Awesome. I'll take the first watch.
I'm not an air marshal. You don't need to take a watch.
Okay. I'll take the first watch.
The plane is taking off. Annie grips the armrest, trying to maintain her composure, but sheer terror takes over.
Oh God, I'm really hoping this flight is quick and we get there on the ground safely. I'm sorry, I'm not a good flyer.
The pregnant woman is even more freaked out than Annie.
I had a dream last night that we went down. It was terrible. You were in it. Oh God, it sounds like something that's happening.
The plane is ascending. Everyone's strapped in. Annie comes to the curtain and approaches, struggling to walk uphill as the plane ascends.
Annie, what are you doing? You're supposed to be in your seat.
I'm freaking out.
Ma'am, we are still ascending. Please return to your seat.
Okay, oh yeah. I was just...
Annie, I have something. Take two. You'll fall asleep. When you wake up, we'll be there.
Ma'am, you're going to have to return to your seat. Please.
Thank you, Helen.
God, I feel terrible. I should be sitting back there with her. I shouldn't be in first class. I feel like such a jerk.
Lil, this is your weekend. You are treating yourself. Relax. She will make friends. There's much more of a sense of community in Coach. I promise you, she'll be fine.
You've never been with anyone else.
Nope, just Kevin.
Oh, I'm sorry, Becca. I just can't help but feel bad for you. You don't even know what you want.
Gotta know where you keep the gun, man. Ankle, hip, lower back. You don't. Between the cheeks?
No, I don't stick a gun up my butt. That's stupid.
No. I didn't say up. I know of a guy that did a lot of undercover work, and all I know, he had tape marks all up and down his cheeks.
That can't be true. People don't keep guns up their asses because if you need to use it, how are you going to get it?
No. He cut a hole in his back pocket. You gotta get something out of your ass. You cut a hole in your back of your jeans. You want to tell me you can't get to something?
I don't have a gun for you to put up my ass to make your point.
Okay, I can put my nano. All right, I'll show you. You get me scissors. I'll cut a hole in my pocket, and you will never find this again. Until I want you to.
Kevin can only have sex in the bed, in the dark, under the covers, after we shower, separately. Sometimes by the time we're finished cleaning ourselves, he's too tired. And I pretend I'm tired, but I'm not tired.
See, that's why every girl needs those slutty college years to experiment and get it out of their system. Find out what you like.
Excuse me, can I get a glass of alcohol when you have the chance?
2 double 7 and 7s. You'll like it. It's sweet.
Annie is fidgeting. The pregnant lady is freaked.
I have to go to the bathroom, but I heard about a woman who went to a bathroom on a plane and she got sucked into the toilet. Sucked right in.
Are you okay?
Yes, I think what you gave me didn't do anything. I have too much adrenaline or something.
Here, take my scotch. That'll just give that pill that kick it needs. I do it all the time, and I have a much smaller build than you.
Thanks.
You should just toss it back. Don't waste any more time.
Hey, that will do it.
So, you don't even have sex anymore?
Oh no! I have sex constantly. The sex is constant. But he hasn't kissed me in 5 years.
What are you doing when you're having sex then?
Thinking about other things and wishing it would stop. Well, sometimes I just want to watch The Daily Show without him entering me.
And then we're going to MGM Grand Wet Republic Ultra Pool. The people from the real world go there all the time.
I'm so excited.
Annie pops up next to them and rubs Lillian's head.
Hey, buddy. How you doing?
Good. I'm so much more relaxed now. Thank you, Helen. I just feel like I'm excited. I'm relaxed. I'm ready to party with the best of them. And I'm gonna go down to the river.
Wow, it looks like someone is really relaxing now.
What are you guys talking about up here?
We're going to a restaurant tonight. I know the owner.
Oh, you do? Oh, Helen. Ooh. Helen knows the owner. Big whoop.
Hey, Annie. Let's go take a nap. What do you say?
Steve, a male flight attendant, appears.
Miss, you cannot be up here.
Hello, Grandpa. I'm sorry. I just want to be up here with my friends. I'm with this group.
Yeah, can't you just stay up here for a while? The sign is off.
No. First passenger are allowed up here in first class. Policy, sorry.
Oh, gosh, this plane is very strict. Welcome to Germany. Auf Wiedersehen, asshole. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go take a nap.
I think that's a good idea.
Catch you on the flip side, motherfuckers.
I'm sorry. She is.
I'm leaving.
Annie sweeps open the curtain and steps into coach.
This should be open. It's civil rights. This is the 90s.
Right. It not. You're in the wrong decade.
You are.
Okay, right. I am.
What did you give her?
Annie comes back into first class wearing sunglasses and sits down next to a man who looks like Enrique Iglesias.
That's
No, it's not me.
yes, it's you. Please go back to your seats.
I'm with him. I'm Mrs. Iglesias.
No, you're not. You were just up here and you put sunglasses on. Out!
I don't want to.
She can have my seat. Everyone should experience first class in their lives. And I don't want Annie to miss out just because she could afford a ticket.
I'm afraid it's not allowed, ma'am.
Help me, I'm poor.
Please. We're a whole wedding party. I'm the bride. I'm getting married. The seat is empty. She's obviously nervous. We'll calm her down.
I understand, but Claire is right.
Everyone get back to your seats.
You especially. You have 3 seconds to get back to your seat.
You can't get anywhere in 3 seconds.
Well, you're gonna have to try.
You're setting me up for a loss already. Whatever you say. Stove.
It's Steve.
Stove? What kind of name is that?
That's not a name. My name is Steve.
Are you an appliance?
No, I'm a man and my name is Steve.
You're a flight attendant.
That is absolutely correct.
The flight attendant glares at her, and he leaps back into coach. John walks out of the bathroom. Megan is right there, 2 inches from the door, talking quietly to him.
Hey, not Air Marshal John. Maybe we should go back into the restroom and not rest.
I should get back to my seat.
Yeah, you've got to get back on my seat. Get it?
Yeah, I definitely got it.
Megan swings her leg up, blocking the door.
Uh-oh. What's that? Somebody found a souvenir.
I got to get back to my seat. Could you move your leg, please? I got to go.
Feel that steam heat coming? That's from my undercarriage. That can go up and higher. John, get us a blanket. I gotta take a whiz, and I'll be right back. Cool.
I don't want you to be a big fuck up like me.
How do you think I feel?
You can still turn it around.
Stop it! You're more beautiful than Cinderella, and you smell like pine needles, and you have a face like sunshine.
Annie is seated. The plane shakes a little. She looks past the pregnant woman and out the window. Her eyes go wide. The flight attendant gets on the microphone.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, the captain has turned on the fasten your seatbelt sign. It seems we found a rough patch of weather here.
Ah, good announcement too. There's a colonial woman on the wing.
Oh, shit.
Lillian jumps up and runs back to help Annie. John jumps up and draws his gun and a taser.
All right, people, everyone remain calm. I'm an air marshal.
Yes, I knew it! Holy shit, I knew it! I got your back, John!
In the back of the plane, all 3 flight attendants are battling with Annie, who is still trying to yell into the mic.
The colonial woman. There is a woman on the There's something they're not telling us. She's out there.
Let's get out. Let's open the doors and get the fuck out. Say goodbye. We're going down.
Lillian and the flight attendant grapple. Annie ducks away, runs up the aisle, fakes the air marshal out, and climbs over people to get to the other aisle and heads for first class, passing the pregnant woman who reaches for her.
Where is this woman? Who is she and what does she want?
Passengers get hysterical. Annie runs past Rita and Becca, who are now making out towards the bathroom. Megan appears from the galley and tackles her. Annie and Lillian are being escorted off the plane in handcuffs by the police and Air Marshal John. The unhappy bridesmaids follow. The bridesmaids are bummed. Annie sits next to Lillian on a bus.
Let me make it up to you, please. And I'm telling you, your shower is going to be amazing. I have so many ideas, and there's. I can't wait to show you them.
I wanted to talk to you about something.
This has been very overwhelming for you. It's starting to make you crazy.
Lil, I'm fine.
No, you're not fine, Annie. We need things to just flow smoothly from now on, and Helen knows how to do this kind of stuff. She does it all the time. She's good at it, and she likes doing it. This way you don't have to plan any more lunches or trips. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do.
I get it.
I think that it would be best for here on out. For the shower. For everything.
Whatever you want. That's probably best.
I think so, right?
I just want you to be happy.
I think that will make me happy.
Rhodes and Annie are talking in the middle of a crowded bar.
It's not funny. Have you ever been kicked off a plane?
I can't say that I have.
All of the girls hate me right now.
So you're like the maid of dishonor.
I hope Lillian won't be mad at me too long.
She'll be all right.
I wish things were the way they used to be. I feel like her life is going off and getting perfect, and mine is just...
It'll turn around.
I've been hearing that for a long time.
It's going to turn around. I just know it. You got to bake.
I don't really do that anymore, I told you.
Why?
After it went under, I stopped. It doesn't make me happy anymore.
Oh, just because you didn't make any money doesn't mean you failed at it.
I lost a lot of money. All my money.
You're so good at it.
Oh, well, let's change the subject. No more baking. I'm done.
I just don't know how you cannot do it anymore. If I wasn't a cop, I would still go out with a gun and shoot people. I probably wouldn't do that, but you're okay, you know?
You don't know me very well.
I know you well enough to know that you're not so bad. You've got some stuff. You've got some bits and pieces going on.
Thanks.
Yeah, I've been thinking about you a little bit.
About me? Really?
Yeah, there's something about you that sticks.
The next morning, Annie wakes up. She looks around the room. The place is modest at best. It is clean and organized, but it's nothing like Ted's apartment. She goes downstairs to find Rhodes in the kitchen with cooking supplies.
Ah, there she is. The workshop awaits. I know it's a bit crazy, but I popped out and got a few things, bits and pieces, butter, milk. I thought it'd be fun for us to bake together today. Obviously, you'll be doing the baking and I'll be doing the eating because you're the expert.
I know you went through all this trouble, but I don't really want to.
Now you haven't done it in a while, but it'll be great. Don't be silly. Just get into it. You're so good at it. All right. I get it. It's a bit of a curveball.
I think I'm gonna go. Sorry.
Annie, I don't know what you're getting so upset about.
Because you don't know me. You don't know anything about me or my life. I don't know what you're trying to do here. I don't need you to fix me.
Fix you?
I don't need any help. Who do you think you are?
Jesus, Annie, but you had a really good time and now you're being all...
It's my fault. I shouldn't have come here last night. Last night was a mistake.
All right.
Sorry. This was all a mistake. It was all my fault.
She exits, slamming the door behind her. Rhodes stares after her, stunned. Annie gets in her car, depressed and confused. She finds Lillian's name on her phone and dials. She gets Lillian's voicemail.
Hey, Lil. It's me. I'm sure you're probably a bit mad at me. I hope not. Anyway, the excitement continues with me. I just slept with a cop that pulled me over and woke up today with him. He was really sweet, nice and cute. So naturally, I ran off as fast as I could. What's wrong with me? I know you're busy with stuff, so just call me when you get a chance. I'd love to talk this out when you can. Okay, bye.
Back in Annie's apartment, there is a knock at the door. Annie wakes up, surprised that she slept this late. Bryn pops her head in.
Annie! Wake up! It's 11 a.m.
Oh, shit!
You got a package? I bring it to you, but you said don't touch my things.
She goes into the living room and sees a beautiful pink and white striped box with her name and address in calligraphy sitting on the table. When Annie opens the lid, Canon in D plays and a real butterfly flies out. Inside the lid, it reads, "A shower for Lillian." In the box, there's a chocolate sculpture of Lillian and Doug as bride and groom, a candle that has 2 wicks and says on the outside, "Lillian and Dougie, Twin Flames, an Atmospheria Special Edition." A stunned Annie takes a card out that reads, "A shower for Lillian." She opens it.
Please join us for Persian brunch at the home of Helen Harris III to celebrate the marriage of Lillian Donovan and Douglas Price. Let's shower Lillian with gifts and love. Respawn, Civil Spot. Yay!
Back in the jewelry store, Annie stares at wedding rings in the counter. A customer approaches. Annie doesn't look interested.
Excuse me. I'm looking for a birthday gift for my best friend. I want to get her a necklace that says best friends forever.
Are you sure you wanted to say forever? I don't think you guys will be together forever. No offense, but the friends you have when you're younger, sometimes you grow apart. You'll get older and maybe she'll find a new best friend. And maybe she'll be more successful than you are, and prettier and richer and skinnier, and they end up doing everything together.
You're weird.
I'm not weird.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. You started it.
You started it. Did you forget to take your Xanax this morning?
God, I feel bad for your parents.
I feel bad for your face.
Call me when your boobs come in.
You call me when yours come in.
What? Do you have like 4 boyfriends?
Exactly.
Have fun having a baby at your prom.
You look like an old mop.
You know, you aren't as popular as you think you are.
I'm very popular.
I'm sure you are. Very popular.
You're an old single loser who's never gonna have any friends.
You're a little cunt.
Dawn stands across from Annie, who finishes cleaning out her locker. She sadly starts to leave.
Sorry. Hey, let me tell my mom, okay?
I already told her.
Was she mad?
Mm-hmm.
Annie sits in her parked car listening to a message on her cell.
Annie, it's Rhodes again. Since you aren't returning any of my calls, I assume you aren't interested in spending any more time with me, which is fine. So don't worry, I won't be bothering you ever again. Get those taillights fixed.
Back in Annie's apartment, Bryn and Gil sit at the edge of Annie's bed.
We'd like you to invite yourself to no longer live with us anymore.
What do you mean? I don't get it.
We've decided it's a bit immature for a grown-up brother and sister to be living together with a roommate of this age. We look a bit silly, don't we?
Pathetic.
So we're actually going to live together alone, without you.
You're moving out. She's not moving.
She'll move eventually.
She has to. You have to go.
Annie gets out of her loaded car. Her mom meets her in the driveway.
Remember when you thought I hit bottom? That wasn't bottom.
Aw, come here. We're gonna have fun. I, for one, am really glad you're here. And guess what just came in today on Netflix? Castaway. It's like Forrest Gump, but on an island. You're gonna love it.
Annie stands outside the closed Cake Baby storefront. The sign has been vandalized to read Cock Baby. She drives past a stone column inscribed "The Harris House, established 2006," and proceeds through two huge wrought iron gates that lead to a beautiful plantation-style, tree-lined driveway.
Are you a guest of Helen Harris III?
Yeah, I guess so.
The shower is over the second bridge. Pink lemonade?
He hands her a crystal glass of pink lemonade with a large orchid sticking out of it.
I don't have a cup holder.
But he has moved on to the next car. Annie struggles to drive while holding the two full glass. She is annoyed.
Pink lemonade. Nice touch. Damn it, that's good. Yep, yeah. Shit, that's fresh.
Annie arrives at the main house straddling a white horse with a horseman leading her on foot. She struggles to dismount. The horseman looks annoyed. The front door is swung open by two attendants. As Annie enters the mansion, groups of girls pass by her. Helen's house is all cream and white with gold. Couches are puffy, art hangs everywhere. It is the house of a very rich person. Annie walks into the backyard and stops. It's all of the Paris shower ideas she told Helen, but huge and over the top. Decorations to make it look like France are everywhere. A trio with an accordion player plays French standards. Live swans and bunnies mill about. Attendants in full French outfits ready to serve. A giant cake shaped like the Eiffel Tower. In the middle of everything stands an 8-foot tall heart cookie that says Lillian and Dougie in puffy pink cursive. We also reveal a glorious 4-tiered chocolate fountain. Girls are around it, dipping strawberries and smaller cookies into it, laughing.
Would you like some champagne? It's a franche.
Yeah, no kidding.
Hey, Annie, you're here.
Yeah, I'm here. I was invited, right?
No, yeah, I just meant you're here, like you've arrived.
Well, here I am.
Can you believe this? Isn't this amazing?
Yep. Yeah. It's nice. Are we okay?
Yes. Sorry I haven't called back. I've been swamped. Forgive me. There's just been lots of organizing and
I totally understand.
You look great.
Oh, you too.
So you're cool?
Yep.
And we're cool?
We're cool. We'll talk later though, right?
Oh, for sure. Okay, great. I have to go say hi to my aunt or she'll get mad at my mom.
Lillian is opening presents. She opens a box filled with beautiful towels.
Rita, you got all of our towels.
Love you, kid.
Rita takes a picture. Lillian then grabs a gift, obviously from Annie. It's quirky, homemade, tons of bows, doesn't look like the others.
I know who this is from. I can tell by the wrapping. Aw, it's us. Annie, it's a box of all my favorite things from stores I love in Milwaukee. This is so unbelievable. Wilson Phillips.
I love Wilson Phillips.
We listened to Hold On probably 10,000 times when I got my driver's license. This is such an amazing gift. Thank you.
Now I feel bad. I've been so busy putting the shower together that all I did was get you a card.
Helen, you threw me the shower. That is more than enough.
Lillian opens the card and reads it.
Oh my God, Helen.
Honey, what is it?
Helen's taking me to Paris.
Haha, got you. It's just a little pre-wedding vacation. And while we're there, we're going to meet your wedding dress designer and have a fitting.
Paris? You got me a trip to Paris? Thank you so much.
Lillian jumps up and down, then grabs Helen and hugs her tightly. Annie watches them, then something finally snaps.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Annie?
No, Mom. No fucking Paris?
Annie, what are you doing?
I told you she wanted to go to Paris. I told you about the whole thing.
What are you talking about?
Annie, calm down.
The other girls are starting to feel uncomfortable.
No! What? You're going to go to Paris with Helen now? Are you going to ride around on bikes with berets and fucking baguettes in the basket of the front of your bikes? Oh, how romantic! What woman gives another woman a trip to Paris? Am I right? Lesbian! We're all thinking it, aren't we?
I'm not.
I was.
Yes, we're all thinking it, right?
Annie.
Lillian, this is not the you I know. The you I know would have walked in here and rolled her eyes and thought this was completely over the top, ridiculous, and stupid. Look at this shower. Look at that fucking cookie. Do you really think that this group of women would finish that cookie? Hey, you know what? I didn't get a chance to try that stupid fucking cookie.
She rips off a large hunk and shoves it in her mouth.
Delicious. Ooh, maybe it's better if I dip it in the chocolate.
She tries to take the cookie off its stand to carry it. It's too huge. She falls backwards and the cookie falls on top of her. And he punches her fist up to the cookie and struggles awkwardly to get out from under it. She storms over to the chocolate fountain and tries to tip it over. It's way too heavy. She starts to empty the hot chocolate with her hands onto the ground.
This is what you want, Lillian. Nothing says friendship like 1,000 gallons of unsanitary chocolate. Ow, motherfucker. Oh my god, it's so hot.
Everyone is watching Annie. She is fighting and punching the air like a crazy person, chasing a swan. A little girl starts crying. Lillian storms outside, seething.
Annie, what are you doing? What's going on?
What am I doing? You wouldn't know. Where have you been? You would have no idea. Well, let me fill you in. Ever since you got engaged, everything has turned to shit.
This is supposed to be my time. You have managed to ruin every event in my wedding. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. It's all her fault. It's not mine. You would know that if you got your beautiful haired head out of your asshole. In fact, out of her asshole, which I'm sure is perfectly bleached.
You know what? It is. You know how I know? Because I went to the fucking salon with her and I got my asshole bleached too. And I love my new asshole. Why can't you just be happy for me and then go home and talk behind my back like a normal person?
I am happy for you, Lily. I'm very happy for you. I wish you well, and I won't bother you anymore.
Are you kidding me? Annie!
Annie walks fast to the lobby. On her way out the door, the doorman offers her the party favor. A puppy.
Party favor?
No, she does not get a party favor. She does not get a dog. And if you're going to act like this, don't even bother coming to my wedding.
I'm proud of you, Lil.
Shut up, Helen. Anyone else have anything they want to share today?
No one says anything. And then Megan's hand shoots up.
I took 2 dogs already. They're in the back of my van.
Annie is pissed driving down the hallway. She looks over as Megan's van speeds past her, packed with dogs who are looking out the windows, sitting on her lap, laying on the dashboard. As she stares at the van, a porcupine crosses the road in front of her. She slams on her brakes to avoid hitting it, and boom! Annie is rear-ended hard. The driver behind her then backs up, peels out, and drives away.
See, oh, this is perfect.
Her car won't start. She puts her forehead on the steering wheel at her wit's end. Rhodes is looking at the damage. He's distant but dutiful.
Well, I can't say I'm surprised. I did tell you to get your lights fixed.
I know.
And now here we are.
Look, I've had a horrible day. I don't need a lecture from you right now. Helen just...
This didn't happen because of Helen. This happened because you didn't get your taillights fixed. Pretty simple. Do you know how crazy that makes me? I see you driving past night after night and you still haven't gotten those lights fixed. Do you know how frustrating that is? There was a simple solution and you didn't do it. Your problem, Annie, is that you just don't understand that you could hurt people with these broken lights, and see how irresponsible that is.
Yes, I should have gotten my fucking taillights fixed, but I didn't.
But don't worry about it. Seriously, your message was received.
Please, I don't know what's going on with me right now.
Fine, don't bother. What's done is done.
Look, I'm just in a weird place right now. You're so nice, and I feel like you...
Like I said, don't bother. What's done is done.
So, what? That's it?
Yes, that's how it works.
Come on, man.
For the record, Annie, you flirted with me. You made me feel like you really liked me, which is really unfair. And you came home with me and we did stuff, fun stuff, and you left like it was nothing.
Please, I know how guys do this thing, how they act. 1 minute it means something, the next minute it doesn't.
Right. You've got it all figured out. How's that working out for you? Pretty good?
Rhodes stops and turns to look at her, unsure. Just then Ted screeches up on his porch. God damn it!
Buddy, you call for some roadside assistant? Hey, officer, that's a kitchen from here.
Come on.
I didn't have anyone else to call. I didn't know you were going to show up.
Well, that's the problem with cops, Annie. We're never there when you need us.
Rhodes gets into his car and drives off.
How's that talk weird? Come on, Diggin. Can talk? I got shit to do.
Thanks for picking me up.
Not a problem.
Were you busy?
Well, it is a Friday. You look tired. You're tired, you can totally lay down in my lap if you want.
What?
So take a little nap if you want. Open for the biz.
Can you please pull over?
Not even a better idea.
No, just please stop the car. I want to get out.
No, it's super gravelly.
Pull over, Ted.
Why?
I just realized I would rather get murdered out here than spend the next half an hour with you. Now, please, stop the car.
Annie, it's called humor. Learn it. Besides, I would never last half an hour.
Ted pulls over. Annie gets out, grabbing her purse. She closes the door, straightens her sweater, and heads off down the shoulder of the road. He drives beside her.
You used me. Fine. You're no longer my number 3.
Annie sits on the couch watching Castaway. It's the tear-jerking scene when Wilson, the volleyball, is floating away from Tom Hanks. He's losing his friend. Annie is sobbing. The doorbell rings. Annie opens the door. Megan is standing there with 7 puppies from Helen's Shower on leashes.
Heel, come here. Okay, I'm coming in. Heel, sit. No, we're
Megan
walking.
puts the dogs on the porch, then closes the
Heel.
door. Then she sits on the couch with Annie.
Heel. I said heel.
How many did you take?
I took 9. I think I did overcommit with the whole dog thing. Probably be more comfortable with 6, maybe 6. It's a lot of energy to deal with, but you wouldn't know that because you haven't been returning my calls.
And say what? Hi, I can't get off my couch. I got fired from my job. I got kicked out of my apartment. I can't pay any of my bills. My car is a piece of shit. I don't have any friends.
You know what I find interesting about that, Annie? It's interesting to me that you have no friends. You know what's interesting? Here's a friend standing directly in front of you, trying to talk to you, and you choose to talk about not having any friends.
You know what I mean.
You know what I think? You don't want help. You want a pity party. You want a little pity party. You just want to have a little pity party.
No, I don't. Stop it.
You know what? You're an asshole, Annie.
What are you doing?
What? Am I bothering you? I'm life. Life bothering you? Life's hard, huh? Life can push you around. I'm your life. You're gonna let life let life put you on the ass. Oh! I'm trying to get you to fight for your shitty life. You won't do it. I'm your shitty life, Annie.
Annie smacks Megan hard across the face.
Oh my God, I'm sorry.
I'm not. Nice hit. Glad to see you got a little bit of spark in you. I knew that Annie was in there somewhere. I think you're ready to hear a little story about a girl named Megan who didn't have a very good time in high school. Not the kid. I know you look at me now and think, boy, she must have breezed through high school. Not the case, Annie. This was not easy going up and down the halls with. They used to try to blow me up. People used to throw firecrackers on my head in high school. Firecrackers. Literally, not figuratively. They called me a freak. Don't interrupt me. Don't ever do that. Anyway, you think I let that stop me? You think I went crying home to my mommy? Oh, I don't have any friends. I did not. You know what I did? I pulled myself up. I studied hard. I read every book in the library, and now I work for the government. And I have the highest possible security clearance. Don't repeat that. I cannot protect you. I know where all the nukes are, and I know all the codes.
I won't say anything.
You'd be amazed. A lot of shopping malls. Don't repeat that.
I won't.
I have 6 houses. I bought an 18-wheeler just because I could. You lost Lillian. You got another best friend sitting right in front of you. If you'd notice, you need to stop feeling sorry for yourself. I do not associate with people who blame the world for their problems, because you're your problem, Annie. And you're also your solution. Get that?
This hits Annie. She's speechless. Megan exhales, winded.
Yes. I just miss her, I guess.
I know you do. I know. Come on, bring it in. There's the Annie I knew was there. Oh. Annie, wash your hair. You've got to wash your hair.
Annie stands looking at her fixed and cleaned up car as Bill Cosby, a big pleasant mechanic, writes her bill. Judy sits reading an ancient magazine in the waiting area.
Wow, it looks fantastic.
Rhodes and I worked a deal out way back when, so it's on the house.
Are you serious? Oh, this is my mom, Judy.
Annie motions for her mom to talk the bill, then leaves.
Wait, don't I know you from AA?
Oh my gosh, you made that artichoke dip, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
It was just delicious.
Thank you.
They exit. Annie puts a cake box on the stoop in front of Rhodes' front door. She looks pleased, then rings the doorbell and runs back to her car. She ducks down. Rhodes opens the front door and looks down. It's a cake shaped like a carrot that says, "I'm sorry." He stares at it as Annie watches. Then he heads back into the house and closes the door, leaving the cake out there. Annie is deflated. Heartbroken, she drives away. Then she drives past the house again. The cake is being eaten by raccoons, still sitting in the same place on the stoop. It hits her. She's lost him.
Are you sure you're not going to come with me today? It's Lillian's big day.
Mom, she doesn't want me there.
Okay, I'll fix you a tuna fish sandwich.
It's 8 in the morning.
You can put syrup on it.
Ding dong! Annie answers the door in her clothes. It's Helen. She starts to close the door. Helen stops her.
I know.
What do you want?
I was wondering if you knew where Lillian was.
What do you mean?
She disappeared after the rehearsal dinner last night. I can't find her. We looked everywhere.
What?
She's missing. Can you help?
Wait here. I think I know someone that could help. I'll get my keys.
Helen and Annie are driving. It is beyond awkward.
I just don't know what could have possibly gone wrong. Everything was going smoothly. The dress looks fantastic. It had just come in from Paris. Dougie was being great and very helpful. I had to organize everything to the last fine detail. I just don't know what happened to her.
I don't know. You should know, right? You're her best friend. It's weird that you don't know. You guys are so close.
Annie, I want to apologize to you personally for all the things that have gone down. I know I hurt you, and that I created distance between you and Lillian. I want to apologize for that, and everything that happened at the shower with Las Vegas.
Hey, I don't want to hear any more, honestly. I don't want to talk to you.
Perry never wants to talk to me either. He travels a lot. Like all year, I'm basically just by myself.
I don't feel sorry for you.
You know, I really like that original dress you picked at the bar store. I thought it was beautiful. You have really lovely taste.
Thanks. But it's a little too late for that.
And I don't think that Brazilian food really gave us food poisoning.
No, it did.
No, I don't think it did.
It was the food. I shit my pants.
I don't think that was your fault.
No, that was my fault.
I think people only ask me to do their weddings because I'm good at organizing parties.
Helen is now beet red and looks almost like she's in pain as she fights with every muscle in her body to remain composed. Annie looks disturbed.
I don't have any female friends. Why are you smiling?
This is the first time I've seen you look ugly. It makes me kind of happy.
I look ugly? No, I don't. I don't really look ugly.
You're an ugly crier, but that's okay.
No, I'm not really an ugly crier.
Just a little bit.
I ruined my makeup. I still look pretty, right?
Rhodes sits in his car at his post reading a newspaper. Annie's car pulls up next to him.
Rhodes! Rhodes!
He's ignoring you. Officer, roll down your window. Excuse me, please.
Rhodes, I know you can hear me, and I know you're mad at me, but I need your help, please.
You know this guy?
Annie's car speeds past Rhodes. He takes a bite of his sandwich, ignoring her. Helen is scared.
What are you doing?
Trying to get his attention.
Annie looks back and turns the car around. She's going to try again. This time, she honks the horn and flashes her headlights, speeding past even faster. Rhodes folds his paper into a square and prepares to do the crossword. Annie turns around again. She screeches to a stop.
I'm speeding. You better pull me over.
Really?
Annie speeds by again and again, throwing a bunch of trash and Diet Coke cans out of the window, blaring music, drinking a 40-ounce, doing a donut in the middle of the road, burning rubber, sending out a cloud of smoke. He fights to continue ignoring her. She finally pulls up behind him and taps the back of his car. Rhodes sets down his crossword and turns on his flashing lights, makes the sirens give one small sad "roo," then quickly gets out of his car.
Are you crazy? All that stuff, that would have been dangerous for a good driver.
Sorry, I need your help. Can't find Lillian.
How long has she been gone?
She's been missing for like 12 hours.
12 hours. It's not a missing person unless it's at least 24 hours. Have you ever seen CSI? 24 hours. Let me get on with my job, Ed.
Nathan, please. I really, really need your help.
Please, Nathan.
Who's this one?
This is Helen.
Hello, Helen. I've heard a lot of wonderful things.
Rhodes is on his phone as he types on the car's computer. Annie and Helen stand watching.
Okay, thanks. We traced her cell phone to the corner of Craner and Rose. Do you know where that is?
That's her apartment. I thought you said you looked there.
We did last night.
So you're saying it's at her apartment? That's what you're telling me?
She must have gone back after you left.
Oh, that was crazy of her.
Thank God. Thank you. Let's go. Let's go.
We found her. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to waste your time. That's embarrassing. Thank you.
No, you're welcome. This is the kind of high-octane stuff that made me want to become a cop. Missing girl found at her apartment. Adrenaline pinching.
Nice to see you.
Glad you got your taillights fixed. Means I won't have to stop you again.
Annie, let's go.
Anyway, go and save your friend from her apartment.
Do you mind if I actually go by myself?
Annie, with her own key, unlocks the door and walks into the apartment. It's quiet.
Lil?
She hears a small groan. Annie walks in and sees the outline of Lillian in bed. She's completely covered from head to toe by her comforter.
Lillian, Lil.
Go away.
Annie sits on the bed and pulls the covers off of Lillian's face.
What happened?
Whole wedding is fucked up. Helen took over everything. Everything's gotten out of control. My dad can't afford the wedding. This has been really hard to do without you. It's been shitty.
Sorry.
Nope, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I kicked you out of my wedding. It's my fault.
No. It's my fault. I think I'm the one with the mental problems.
Yeah. Wasn't it my turn to be crazy? The bride is supposed to be crazy.
Yes, technically.
You kind of stole all the crazy.
I out-crazied you. Everything is going to be okay.
How do you know that? At the rehearsal dinner last night, I told Dougie I had to get Q-tips, and all of a sudden I was driving here. I came here. I realized this is going to be the last time I'm going to be here. With that couch and this bed, taking a bath in my bathtub. You know how much I love my bathtub.
A good tub. I slept there on my 30th birthday.
I remember. Everything's going to change. I'm not going to get to live 5 minutes away from you. That makes me so sad.
Don't be sad. Things are going to change, but they'll be better. You're gonna take this huge, great, beautiful step. And Dougie loves you more than anything. And so do I.
But what about you? What's going to happen to you?
I'll be fine. Don't worry, I am fine. Besides, you need to blaze the trail for me and then report back and tell me what's coming.
Whatever you say, boss.
Come on, put on your dress and let's go to your wedding.
That's the other problem.
Lillian brings out the most over-the-top couture wedding dress ever imagined. Annie immediately starts to laugh.
Don't you dare laugh.
Annie cracks up. Lillian joins her. It's ridiculous.
I cannot wear this dress.
No, don't panic, Lil. We'll fix it. We'll tweak it. I will not let you walk down that aisle unless you look perfect and beautiful. I promise.
Do you have a chainsaw and a blowtorch? I think this whole wedding is going to be a disaster.
Don't say that. If Helen had anything to do with this wedding, it is going to be perfect and tasteful.
We transition to an outdoor wedding with dramatic lighting and music. A minister is giving the vows to Lillian and Dougie in front of a wall of fog.
Do you, Douglas Anthony Hastings, take Lillian?
As the minister continues, we see the bridesmaids and groomsmen are standing on ornate platforms that are sticking up out of a reflecting pool. Megan has one of her dogs on a leash. It has a ring bearer's pillow on its back and wears a dog tuxedo.
I do.
And do you, Lillian Grace Donovan, take Douglas?
I do.
We see that Lillian and Dougie are actually standing on the water as a laser light show is spelling out they do inside a beating heart on the fog behind them.
And by the power vested in me, I now declare you man and wife. You may now kiss the bride.
Boom! Fireworks start to go off as the laser light show goes into overdrive. It's nuts. Helen is looking around at it all, beaming. She couldn't be happier. The doors fly open. The bride and groom run down the stairs. Everyone is throwing flower petals and cheering. They say goodbye to people, hug, etc. Lil hugs Helen and thanks her. Before she gets in the car, she looks for someone. It's Annie, who couldn't get close to the front. They find each other, share a smile. Lillian mouths, "Thank you," and waves goodbye. Annie watches as the car drives away. Lillian's gone. Megan comes up next to Annie laughing.
What's so funny?
I put a loaded gun in Dougie's carry-on. TSA is gonna rip his ass apart.
You have a nice evening.
It was beautiful. Yes.
What did you think of the wedding?
It was great.
It was great, right?
It was perfect.
It was really nice meeting you.
Helen, it was really nice meeting you too. Hey, maybe one night the three of us can go to Rockin' Sushi together.
Thank you, Annie. I would love that. Annie, your ride is here.
Annie looks out and happiness comes over her. Reveal Officer Rhodes standing next to his squad car like Jake Ryan in 16 Candles. Annie gives Helen a look of, how? Helen just smiles and nods for Annie to head over.
Did it all work out?
Strangely well.
Oh, good. I ate your cake you left.
You did?
Yeah, I fight off some raccoons, but that's okay. I'm pretty strong and tough, so it wasn't much of a contest. I'm just gonna kiss you rather than.
They kiss. Officer Rhodes, please report to Northbrook Street.
Oh, whoops! I'm on duty. I need to put my uniform on. If I drive like this, they're gonna think I stole the car. Get a ride along?
Sure. All right.
Annie walks around the car and starts to get into the front passenger seat.
Where you go? You have to sit in the back seat. Yeah, it's against regulation to sit in the front.
What? You're gonna make me sit in the back seat?
Yes, come on.
She goes around to the other side, and as she's getting in, Rhodes pushes her head down like she's under arrest.
Oh, sorry, force of habit.
He closes the door and jumps in the driver's seat. As the car pulls away, we continue to hear their conversation.
Can I please get in the front seat?
Actually, I'm afraid there's a warrant out for your arrest.
What? Why?
For reckless driving, littering, texting, consuming alcohol while operating a vehicle. You didn't think I was going to let you get away with that, did you?
Can you at least put the siren on?
Rhodes flips on the siren as they drive off.
Thank you.
The end.